CFNL Truck Series for the Valvoline Truck Series. Excuse me. I'm your host, CFNL Predator, and we are here at Gateway Motorsports Park for the Truck Series for the CarSheild 200. So it will be a 50% race times 4. So it will be 80 laps tonight. But like I said, Gateway Motorsports Park, it's kind of like a bigger version of Martinsville. The Truck Series is the only series to run at this track. It's a night race, so these trucks are going to be beating and banging off each other all night as we're going to get ready for practice. Practice is underway, and for the first time ever, we will have a regular series truck driver win tonight. That's right, folks. There is no substitutions. There is no part-timers from the Cup Series or the Xfinity Series. So we will have, for the first time, a CFNL Truck Series regular win tonight. That is very exciting for these drivers, as we are 6 races away from the playoffs. That's right, 6 races. So as we're loaded in here, again, thank you everybody for joining us as we're getting underway. So we have Sal battling the 16 truck here. I believe that's 16 truck of Luca Donagoat. So the 51 truck of Sal took over the points lead from Don Denzito. They've been battling very hard with each other all year long. So as you see, Bradley is in here. Bradley 88 Jr. He's a truck driver, or a Cup driver, excuse me. But he's going to be our official pace truck tonight. So don't worry about him, as we got the 51 of Sal, the 24 Ben Rhodes, who's been on a hot streak, just can't find any good luck. He can score stage points in 1 and 2, but the final stage, the final the final part of the race, it's very difficult for GMS Junior Motorsports and HMS. So as they're trying to get out of that slump. We also got, that's the 99 truck. So there's the 16 truck of Luca Donagoat. As the 51 truck smacks the wall, heavy damage to that right side, and he's still in the wall. Like I said, this is a bigger version of Martinsville or even New Hampshire. The track is very flat, and midway through the backstretch, you have a little opening. So, not saying people are going to try to use that little opening because you got 2 walls that separate on the backstretch, that people are going to try to make it 3, 4, or even 5 wide on the backstretch. But as we are still underway, we're going to ride with the 24 truck of Ben Rhodes here, driving the Force truck. People are going to have to learn braking points, where they are going to roll through the center of the corners, if they're going to ride that high lane, if they're going to ride a low lane. So Luca Donagoat and the 98 truck of GT Low. Gets very wide there. As we got the 24 truck in the wall there. But just it's a track that Cup and Xfinity don't go to. It's a very fun track. I've raced there, raced here before. It's very, very fun as the 24 truck trying to get to pit road runs through the grass there. Don't really care about the 99 truck. There's a 16. We'll get on board with Luca Donegal as he's just half throttle mainly through the corners. He really looks, he's the one that looks really fast right here. Gets into the wall. Oh, gets really wide in turn 3 and 4. As the 16 truck goes down pit road. We'll ride with the points leader, and we'll get Sal in here in a bit and talk to him, see how he feels taking over the points lead. Dom Vincito, he's gonna be missing practice and qualifying, but will be here for the race. As we got pit stops happening as the 51 truck goes down pit road. Here's the 24 and the 98 of Luca Donegal and Ben Road. Luca Donegal struggling here. So, but we do have news confirming this starting next week. The truck series will be moving as the 24 just moved the 98 out of the way, then doors him. We're going to see that a lot tonight, but as I would like to say, the truck series is moving to a different start time, ladies and gentlemen. 7 o'clock Central will be the race. Well, let me start with practice. Practice starts at 6:10, so we're pushing it an hour back. So 6:10 is practice, 6:30 is qualifying, and 7 o'clock is the race. That is our new start time just for trucks, as we're trying to get a better start time for these truck drivers, get them to be here during practice and qualifying, as you only see four drivers, 4 or 5 trucks going to be racing or practicing tonight, along with the qualifying. So it'll be very interesting to see this, and I can also confirm that we reopened the application forms just for a day, for 24 hours. They are officially closed as of now, and we are going to have new drivers in the truck series, and those new drivers are coming from the organization I used to own and I'm very proud to announce that two of those people are related to me. They are my older brother and my younger brother. So we will get to see them starting next week at Chicagoland. But first, we have to worry about Gateway, as we'll get the 51 truck of Sal in here. Get what he's thinking and go from there. So 51 truck goes down pit road. We'll get an interview with him. As he goes down pit road, gonna get 4 fresh tires and fuel, and we got Sal on board. Sal taking over the points lead yet again, but only about a few points. You got 6 more races, including tonight, to seal up the regular season championship. How do you feel going into this race, knowing that you're the points leader by just a couple points from Dom Zito?
Well, I mean, the pressure's there, so we know one mistake could take us out completely from that running. But first time at Gateway, just trying to get a feel on the track. I'm pretty confident, and maybe we can lock ourselves up.
Yeah, absolutely. I was talking about how basically this is the first time this season that we are guaranteed a Truck Series regular to win a race. So how does that feel going into this race, knowing that you have almost a guarantee of winning this race?
It feels great knowing that I feel we've been running, if not the most consistent, up there. We know the 2 races before Iowa, we could have stolen a top 3-5 finish on last lap wrecks, but we were unfortunate to be caught up in those. But I'm pretty positive we can go up there and not dominate this race, but be there when it counts.
Absolutely. It seems like you are one, if not the fastest truck on track. You just got to stay out of that outside wall. But we just announced on this live stream that we are going to be moving the Truck Series back an hour to allow truck drivers to get practice and to get qualifying in. Not only that, we reopened the application form, so we will be trying out new truck drivers. How does that affect you going into next weekend at Chicagoland with new start time and new drivers possibly?
I think it's going to be great. We're going to have a lot more people in here competing. The start time as well, it's going to help us a lot with, I know a lot of us could use that extra practice. I mean, it's only an hour, but that hour could be really useful on a tough track. Let's say next year, like a track like Gateway or some of those that we don't really run much on. So I think it's great for us, great for the league, and let's hope we can get a big crowd in this truck race to put on the show.
Absolutely. Now I do want to say something. I talked about it in the live stream that my 2 brothers, my older brother and younger brother, are going to be racing. So they got 5 races to get themselves locked into the playoffs. So I'm really hoping that happens. But I'm rooting for you tonight. You got one of the fastest trucks. Just stay out of that outside wall.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
As that was Sal from the 51 truck will get on board with the 24, chasing down that 16 truck. So we got just 4 truck drivers competing for practice right now, searching for a setup, searching for speed, searching for anything and everything that they could get. As these 4 truck drivers have a better chance, in my opinion, to go out and win this race compared to the truck drivers that missed practice in qualifying. Luca Donago leading this field. Like I said, the 51 and the 16 pretty much look like they are the ones to beat today. But also Ben Rhodes hanging in there as he's chasing down the 16 truck, 98 of GT Low. Having some issues. He can't stay towards the bottom. He keeps climbing up towards the wall, having a tight car. The 51, same thing, has a fast car, but needs to stay out of that outside wall. Oh, the 98 of GT Low just smashed the wall. I'm not quite sure if you guys saw that or not, but very interesting as he's again having issues trying to control that car. We'll get on board with a 16 truck of Luca Donago. Wrong thing. As he hooks it towards the bottom, midway through the corner. No, throughout the whole entire turn, he stays at the bottom. And 3 and 4, let's see 1 and 2. Let's see how he holds it. So he tries to get to the bottom there, but basically the truck just wants to stay in the middle, which isn't a bad thing. But you got to be careful. People are going to try to drive in, try to dive bomb, and move you out of the way and put you in the wall towards the end of the races here. So it'll be very, very interesting. So, only two races this weekend. We got the Truck Series race here at Gateway Motorsports Park. And then we also got the Cup Series at Sonoma, our first road course of the season. As we're riding with GT Low. Drives it in really hard, smacks the wall. He can't do that during the race. If he wants to be able to win this race or even have contention of winning this race. Seems like the 98 gets it to the 20 or 51, excuse me. And we are officially done with practice. There's the red flag. We're going to go into qualifying now. So, leave a comment who you think is going to have a better chance of winning tonight out of the 4 drivers. We got Luca Donago in the 16 truck, the 98 truck of GT Low, the 51 truck of Sal, and then this 24 of Ben Rhodes. So we're just waiting for qualifying to start. As now we got the notification that we could join. We're gonna have qualifying going. Still 4 drivers. As we only, like I said, we only got 4 drivers, the 16, the 51, the 98, and 24. So we'll probably get all 4 drivers out on the track at once to do qualifying. Question is, who's first, second, third, and fourth? '98 truck of GT Low starting things off for us. As he drives the Protect the Harvest.com truck. 24 truck of Ben Rhodes driving the Force. He's in the grass. The 51 truck of Sal up next. And then the 16 truck of Lucadonna Goat. So 98 truck started his first lap. Goes really wide in turn 1, almost gets into the wall there. Has to lay off a lot. 24 truck. Gets really wide as well. Let's see how the 16 truck goes. Really think the 16 truck of Lucadonna Goat is gonna win this pole. Really good turn 1 and 2 compared to the others. Let's see how turn 3 is gonna be. Gets really wide, but hooks it back down towards the rumble strips. See, tries to hook it to the bottom, cannot get it, but he's already catching whoever's in front of him. I believe that's the 51 of Sal. 98 truck is done. The 24 truck is done. And now the 16 truck is done. Now we wait. So let's get Luka Donegoat in here, interview him. Try to get Luka Donegoat in here, get an interview with him. All right. Don't think Luka Donegoat's gonna get in here. We'll give him a couple more minutes. If not, we are done with that, or the pre-show. All right, I believe nobody's gonna be getting in, or nobody's going to be in here. But as we just got confirmed, 98 truck of GT Low gets the pole with a 35.991. Setting second is the 24 truck of Ben Rhodes with a 36.067. Then you have the 16 truck of Luka Donegoat sitting third and with a 36.084. Sitting fourth is the 51 truck, your points leader, Sal, sitting in 36.189. As we got Luka Donegoat in here. I mean, you seemed like a really fast truck tonight in practice, and you really seemed really fast in qualifying. Very surprised that you didn't get the pole. What went on there?
Called braking too late and messing up the turn. Pretty much. Messed it up on the last turn, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you looked like you had a really fast car during qualifying and even in practice, so it kind of surprised me that you didn't get the pole. But heading into this race, we're guaranteed to have a first-time winner in the Truck Series. We'll have a first-time regular season Truck Series driver win tonight. How does that feel for you and the other truck drivers heading into this race?
It shows that there's not that many people that could win, pretty much, and that's pretty good. But there are not that many people, so it's kind of not fun, you know?
Absolutely. Very poor attendance, but starting next week, we have confirmed on the live stream, and later tonight we will tell the drivers that we are going to be moving the race back an hour. So we should be getting more people. Along with that, we reopen the applications to get more truck drivers in. With that, you know, my older brother, my younger brother, they're going to be racing with a couple other guys that, you know, used to race with me. So that should be exciting. With only 6 races left, including this race, to make the playoffs, how do you feel pretty much heading into the playoffs, knowing that you pretty much have a secured spot?
Pretty good and confident that we might get at least to the top 4 and maybe the homestead, but you never know.
You never know. Well, good luck tonight. I really hope that I get to talk to you in victory lane tonight.
Yeah, thank you. Me too.
All right, Luka Donegoat joining us. Surprised that he didn't get third, surprised that he got third in qualifying. He looked really fast, but let's try and get GT Low in here. Your pole winner. And
Yes,
there
sir.
is your pole winner, the
Oh,
98
wow.
truck of GT Low. GT Low, you looked, in my opinion, and don't take offense, you didn't look the fastest truck, but you pulled it off. How do you feel winning your first pole of 2019? I think we lost GT Low here.
Actually, sorry, I accidentally unplugged my headset or my mic, but it feels really nice to win my first pole, considering I'm a rookie driver. Practice, it was a little mint condition. As the laps winded down and it got towards the end, I started running faster and faster laps. Like, for 3 to 4 laps straight, I ran 36-1. And for 3 or 4 laps straight, it was that way. And then my final lap in practice was a 36 0.76, I believe. So as the laps went on down, I got faster.
Absolutely.
I'm really starting to learn the track. At first, I wasn't a big fan of the track, but it's kind of growing on me now that I'm kind of learning it.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we talked about how we're going to be moving the race back an hour. We officially confirmed that earlier today. Along with, we're going to bring in about 4 or 5 new drivers to the truck series. How do you feel points-wise? Because you technically have 6 races left, including this race, to make the playoffs. How do you feel going into this race and into the next 5 races until the playoffs start? How do you feel? Confident? Do you feel nervous? What's going through your mind?
I feel a little bit nervous because I'm sitting kind of low in points. I believe the cutoff line is 12th, and I'm sitting 9th. I'm sitting right. I'm sitting 30 points behind. I believe it is 8th place in points. Yeah, 30 points behind him, and that would be the 13 truck. I am sitting 3 points behind him, and because I don't believe he is here today, and I believe I can hopefully put off a top 3 to. I'd hope to at least have a win or a runner-up finish is my expectations going into this race.
Absolutely.
But definitely going into this race, I'm feeling confident enough to win. A couple weeks ago, it felt fast enough for 3 car. Not fast enough for a win. I can't compete with all of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Next shot Cup guys.
I do want to inform you that only 8 drivers get into the playoffs. We were talking about cutoffs earlier. Me and you were talking about cutoffs. So the 12 drivers, if you're in the top 12 and if you get a win, so if you're 9 through 12 and you have a win, you're automatically locked into the playoffs. However, if you don't win and you're sitting 9 through 12, or 9 through whatever, you can't. You won't be able to qualify for the playoffs. The top 8 in points get it, but if you are sitting 9th through 12th and have a win, you can automatically get into the playoffs. So hopefully you can get your win and lock yourself in.
I'm hoping for the same thing. I
All
would
right.
love to lock myself into the playoffs, get my first career win in my rookie season.
All right.
But But anyway, I appreciate it and hope you get a win.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully we can talk to you during your victory lane celebration.
All right, thank you.
All right. Well, that's gonna do it for this stream right now. Thank you for joining the pre-show. We're gonna be showing the race. Hopefully, we get a lot more drivers in. So hopefully, we got stuff going on. So I will see you guys later in about 10 minutes.